What's up YouTube, Skater Bill B3 here. I know I haven't made a video in a while. My last video was a deck profile on Dino Rabbit, a deck that I said I was going to make and stuff, and we're going to run at YCS Philly. I decided not to run it because I feel that Dino Rabbit is actually not the best deck, like everybody says. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're retarded and stuff. That's like, everybody's running it, and I feel that there's other decks that are a lot better. And I really don't like the mirror match, because the mirror match is like 50-50, because they don't run, like, they run cards, and then it's like, it's not going to mirror match like 3 Globos, you know, and then it's like, if you up with the normals and they don't, you lose. Like, if you play Dino Rabbit against the other deck, you open normals, is fine, but there's so many mirror matches, and just it's like a mirror match is a really bad matchup and plus, in my opinion, Dino Rabbit has a lot of bad matchups now. People are finding ways to beat Dino Rabbit with no problem. And people walked away from the other decks like Inzectors and Windups. I'm actually decided to build Windups, and this deck I'm actually going to take to YCS Philly. I've been test playing it against the top tier decks, and I am having no problem beating the decks. People are like, oh, Windups are back to Maxi. One guy, he maxed me 3 times in one game, and I still won. So I played smart, and he was playing Dino Rabbit, and he had the necessary, and I still won. Because I played smart, and I was able to be. People don't understand that people focus on the loop all the time. Like, yeah, the loop's in the deck, but I don't focus on going it. If I know I can get the loop off, I'll go all for it. But they maxed me out. It's like, I'll just go and play smart and like that. I've been beating Dino Rabbit, I've been beating Inzectors and stuff like that, and having no problems, you know. Depends how you play. So that's why there's people are like, oh, why not so bad? It's like, you know, maybe because you're bad at it. Like Billy Bragg said, it's a one-trick pony. Like Billy Bragg said in his one article on Try Games, it's like a one-trick pony. It takes a lot of no thinking at all. So the reason why I don't like it, it just takes like no thinking at all, you know. So I like to play a deck that has a lot of thinking. Like, people say the windups don't. There's actually a lot of thinking in windups. That's the one reason why I'm really more running it. And in my opinion, it's a lot more outs than the other deck. That's big 3. In my opinion, the big 3, people say it's tier 1. In my opinion, they're not tier 1. They're like 1.5, you know. There's no tier 1 deck, because look at the decks we're winning right now. The YCS, they're not Dino Rabbit, Windup, or Inzectors. It's, in my opinion, the big 3, like everybody says. But they call them tier 1. So anyway, so that's enough about me ranting. Let's get into the build. And you got your standard 3 Windup rats. Gotta run them. And then your standard 3 Windup sharks. And only 100. I think 1 is enough. I think 2 or 3 is way overboard. And then 1 magician. I'm actually thinking about taking this out. It's dead a lot. And it's only good if you have the shark opening hand and you summon him. I just don't really like him that much, so I'm really thinking about taking him out. I was thinking about putting Grandma in its place. So yeah, he's okay, but I don't understand how people can run like 2 to 3 of this card. This card is it's just terrible. And if you get the loop off, it's like this card is even worse. So that's why I really don't like him. Next, 3 Windup Rabbit. This card is fucking broken. It should have been never made. It's just so many crazy plays, especially this. And I had so many times where I had this and Acid go on the field, and just fucking rack face, because they'll just like do something attack, and it's like we're trying to do something else remove. And I was like, oh well, bring it back out now. Like, do it with Windup Factory and just do a combo, because it'll still come back fast going in the field, because it's not special summoning. So this card is ridiculously broken. Next, 3 tour guys, you gotta run them, and your 1 standards. Then 2 Veilers. These are the only hand traps I run. I feel that Maxi is not that good anymore. Maxi is really only good against the Windup matchup, because you plus a lot more, and you want to stop so you don't get looped. But Veiler to me is better. It's good enough. People say Dino Rabbit. In my opinion, I'd rather run something over that Maxi, so there's a chance you draw in the out you need against Lakia or Dolka. I run something that would be Maxi, and it solves that problem with the waste that negation, or get rid of the Dolka, anything. Or they waste that Lance, okay, cool, they waste that Lance, but still, it's like if I draw a Maxi, it's still the same problem, you know. Max C can actually give you cards that you don't want in that matchup. Next, 2 Snowman Eaters. This card has been putting in work. It's good against Dino Rabbit. It's good against Hero decks. It's okay against Dark Worlds. I've been test playing in. I usually keep one in against Dark World. It's just really good all around. It puts a lot of work. And it's a level 3, so after it's done, I can start with an actual, and I can go into a 3-star rank or stuff like that. Next, last and not least for monsters, Gores. A lot of people don't run Gores in lineups. I play him personally. Be ready for it. I won games because they didn't know I was playing Gores, and I just dropped in one game because of it. As for monsters, for spells, only 2 Wind-Up Factories. I think 3 is way too much because you search a lot if you have the right combo, and you just go through your whole deck and factory become dead. And I usually, when I go to game 2 or 3, I usually just side this out. But yeah, this card is just ridiculously good. Next, 2 Smashy Grounds. Like I said, this would be Max C, but Smashy Ground just does what it's supposed to do, And this just solves the problem that I don't have to worry about drawing stuff. He was just like the plus. I don't care about the plus. I just care about getting rid of their shit so I can do shit then. And plus Smash Ground's good against a lot of decks. Solve problems. This deck doesn't run hot beat stick monsters. Next to your standard, Avarice, Michael. You gotta run that triple MST now. And then Heavy Storm. Pokemon. Dark Hole. And Monster Reborn. That was the spells for traps. Double Pulse. I don't not like Phoenix Chain at all. I feel Pulse is a lot better. I won so many games because of the card. I feel if it was a Phoenix Chain, I would have lost a lot more. But the Pulse does what it's supposed to do. It's, in my opinion, should be ran over Phoenix Chain. Phoenix Chain is way overhyped, way overpriced. I say Pulse is better. So next, Luminar Force. Your double Trenchals. And your Summer Gate. So yeah, this deck, I'm still messing around with it. I guess I was thinking about putting over the Unapped Magician. It'll probably be Grand Mole in the future. I'm not sure yet. I'm running a 41 card deck. Tell you guys think to sell. Like I said, it's been really consistent. I have no problems against Dino Rabbit at all. Like I said, especially with my side deck. I'm not showing side deck because it's more of a secret. It might be right now. So yeah. Anyway, sorry I haven't made videos in a while, and I'm just gonna start doing it a lot more. Cause I just been really busy with work and everything, and yeah. So, wow. So for today, PC2.